Welcome to Drink Marbles. I'm your host, Dean Beanstamp. Just getting a quick tour of the course here. We're going to have a, what are we doing, Dave? I don't know. We'll figure it out. You just get that camera on there, Greg. Is it Greg or Doug, Dave? Who gives a shit? Anyways, here's a tour of the course. Let's go take a look at the scoreboard. Okay, Turd Murderer and Skid Stain are in a commanding lead against Minty Load and Muscle Dump. And then just blowing out of the water, It's Bleeding, Yes I Sharted, Dreams of Diarrhea, and Blue Ball. They are doing awful. Let's get to round 3. First place gets 8 points, second place gets 7, and so on. We're only going to do 3 rounds of that, and then group you in pairs, and then you'll have a side-by-side race one time for 5 extra points. Let's go. Minty Load out in front. What do we got? 3 on one side, 5 in the other. Oh, Minty Load doing some work. Also Turd Murderer, but it's Skid Stain actually, followed by Turd Murderer. Minty Load finally gets in on the action. What is going on up top with Muscle Dump? Finally gets in there. It's Bleeding is still in the first tunnel, but it's no surprise because he sucks. And it's Skid Stain, followed by Dreams of Diarrhea. Wow, happy to see you not in last place, and it's Minty Load. Same goes for you, but of course It's Bleeding is probably going to get last place. Surprising finish for Muscle Dump. You never know what's going to happen here. Let's go on to the next one. Heat 2 of round 3. Good pickups for Muscle Dump and Dreams of Diarrhea. Let's check out the second round. Oh, little hang-ups on the left side there. Everyone seems to be pretty neck and neck, but it might be Blue Ball or Minty Load. Turd Murderer, of course, is right in front as usual because he's a jerk-off. Muscle Dump finally getting a dumpy muscle right in the center of the action. Minty Load, come on. We need this, baby. Nope. It's Turd Murderer. Oh, is that Muscle Dump coming down? No way. It's Bleeding cuts in front of Muscle Dump, and Minty Load is next with Dreams of Diarrhea, followed by Skid Stain. Another unlikely loss. Yes, I Sharted. Not much to see here ever, and Blue Ball coming in late per usual. Round 3 of Heat 3. Or Heat 3 of Round 3. And then we go on to the sub-heat. I don't know what the fuck this is, but Dave said to do it, so fire the gun. Here we go. Always hard to tell in the beginning. Probably Turd Murderer every time. No, it's Dreams of Diarrhea. Unbelievable. Followed by Yes I Sharted, another unlikely case on the scene. Blue Ball, always just dicking around up top. Never too worried about racing. It's Dreams of Diarrhea, I think, gonna take it for once in his life. Amazing. Who's next? Turd Murderer, of course. Nobody gives a shit because Yes I Sharted is racking up some points. Followed by Muscle Dump and It's Bleeding. Wow. Finally makes something happen. Skid Stain starting to fall apart here in round 3, and Minty Load, my favorite, of course, in last place. Perfect. Turd Murderer scored 20 points, so he'll be facing Dreams of Diarrhea with 19 points. Next up was Muscle Dump with 13 versus Skid Stain with 14 points. Then we'll have Minty Load versus It's Bleeding, both with 12 points. And then Yes I Sharted with 12 points will be facing off the despicable Blue Ball with only 6 points. Let's see what happens. Turd Murderer versus Dreams of Diarrhea. The big surprise here, if Dreams of Diarrhea can win this and pick up an extra 5 points, that would be fantastic for him. Let's see what happens. Boom. Dreams of Diarrhea is out in front, but probably not for long. Although maybe Turd Murderer's success has to do with his bullying, so we'll see how he does on his own. But he's probably just going to smear shit all over Dreams of Diarrhea. No! Dreams of Diarrhea comes in first, hard, and fast. We have no idea what's going to happen next. So, Turd Murderer's about to chop his turd right in half and throw it in Dreams of Diarrhea. I guarantee it. It happens every time. There he goes. And there's Dreams of Diarrhea. You are awarded no points. You are awarded 5 points. Skid Stain is up 14 points overall. Can Muscle Dump steal the 5 points from him? Let's see what happens. Muscle Dump does come out first. Oh, but slow through the water wheel. Oh, that might be good though. Be able to make this corner a little faster. Let's see. Doesn't look good. Looks like Skid Stain's gonna get him. No. Wrong every time, you idiot. God. Trying to keep it together here. Let's see what happens. Muscle Dump, I think, is gonna take it. This is close. Let's see. Boom. He does. See you never. I'm gone. Skid Stain is smearing it around the toilet bowl here. It's never gonna come off because you are awarded no points. It's bleeding. No real threat from It's Bleeding overall points wise, but Minty Load does need the points in general. Let's see what happens. Minty Load taking the close side. That's my buddy. Those wheels were spinning exactly the same time. I don't think anyone is ahead just yet, but I think it might be It's Bleeding, even though it's usually a really shit contender. Oh, it is, you bastard! Alright, Minty Load, we're gonna have to pick it up here. Looks like you're taking the absolute longest route, staying on the edge for eternity. Now, It's Bleeding is gonna drop its bloody little shart right in here. Oh, I can't even watch, you freaking bastard. Here's Minty Load doing nothing, awarded nothing for its efforts. Yes, I Sharted and Blue Ball. Let's get the show on the road. Here we go. They're in. Yes, I Sharted, one of my least favorite in the series. Just looks like you did shard all over a tennis ball. Just lacks the sophistication of Minty Load, in my opinion. And Blue Ball, you just gotta feel bad for. But it's Yes I Sharted coming into the second toilet bowl first. Blue Ball doesn't know what to do. Always just kinda moping around. You know how it is. Looks like we're going to have Yes I Sharted coming in hot to the finish line. Blue Ball still just playing with his pud. Even slow through the loop. I don't even know how he made it. You are awarded no points. Okay, now from left to right, we're going to pair up our 5s and pair up our 0s. So our first match, we got Turd Murderer versus Muscle Dump. Go. Go! Jesus, Dave. Can we get somebody in here who knows what the fuck they're doing? It's Turd Murderer out in front. As usual, Muscle Dump, really only muscles on the worst competitors, and it's a predictable lead for Turd Murderer, always in first place, murdering turds wherever he goes. It's Muscle Dump, can't quite muscle its way into the hole, and it's Turd Murderer, of course, coming through the loop just fine. Muscle Dump finally joins the action. Muscle Dump. Oh my god. Holy shit. You should be banned from this competition. 2 points gainers from the last round. Yes, I Sharted, and It's Bleeding. Let's see what happens. It's Bleeding on the close lane. Yes, I Sharted way out ahead through the wheels, entering the toilet bowl, but It's Bleeding is doing something a little wild here. Nope, maybe. Let's see. Nope, but it is neck and neck. Didn't get out ahead, but at least he's still in the race. It's Bleeding versus Yes I Sharted. One of the worst combinations you can deal with. We're gonna move on here. I think Yes I Sharted has him. Oh, we'll wait and see. Boom. Yes I Sharted, unfortunately, takes out It's Bleeding, who does a fine job around the loop but is awarded no points. Okay, now for our first losers of the first heat of the second sub-heat of round 3. What the fuck is this? Seriously. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Okay. It's Minty Load and Skid Stain. Time to get this show on the road. Minty Load way out ahead. Oh, through the wheel way faster. Skid Stain even gets a little brakes on the blue wheel. Seemed to slow him up pretty substantially. I think Minty Load might have this. Come on, you stupid bastard. Pull away. Oh, he doesn't, but they're still neck and neck, which is pretty good for a Minty Load. We don't see it too often, but hoping to tonight. Now, Skid Stain's really trying to smear it on there. Minty Load dropping the hole. It's neck and neck. I don't know what to say. Oh! It's Skid Stain out ahead. Minty Load barely loses, but it's still a 0-point show, so go F yourself in the BH. Dreams of Diarrhea versus Blue Ball. Dreams of Diarrhea scored more points in the first sub-heat of round 3 than Blue Ball has total. He's a piece of shit. Let's see if he can make something happen here tonight. Blue Ball out ahead, just barely gets slowed up on something like he always does. Can't just race the fucking course. Gotta slow down wherever he can. Dreams of Diarrhea, not even that good of a competitor, but doing pretty well in this round 3. I mean, not passing anybody doing better than Minty Load, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check with Dave. But Dave, I believe, is taking a shit, so we'll hear from him tomorrow. Dreams of Diarrhea out ahead. I think it's going to close the deal right now, and he does. Boom. Blue Ball finally joins the party, makes it through the loop, and is blown out of the water. So far, still a skunk. Hasn't scored any points in this sub-heat, and only 5 in the first sub-heat of round 3. Let's go on to the next one. First round of winners in the second heat of the second sub-heat of round 3 is Skid Stain and Turd Murderer, probably our top 2 competitors. Let's see who can pick it up. Skid Stain out in front, but no, it's neck and neck now. Turd Murderer gets a shitty run through the wheel, didn't murder anything but his own time, which actually might be a help here. He knows what he's doing. Turd Murderer about to take the cake. There we go. Skid Stain still just smearing it around the bowl up there. Trying to not do shit. Maybe he needs to do shit with the Skid Stain, but I don't even know. Turd Murderer is going to take the cake here, lest he gets stuck or thrown out in the loop. Skid Stain wasting everyone's time. Let's see if you can fall off the track. Doesn't matter if you make it anyway, because you're awarded 0 points. Dreams of Diarrhea going for 5 points. Let's see what happens. And they're off. Yes, I Sharted slightly out ahead. Dreams of Diarrhea looking to make something happen, but I think Yes I Sharted's got it. This is quite the wild pattern here. It's gonna drop. Yes I Sharted takes it, but ooh, Dreams of Diarrhea I thought was further behind than that, but definitely picks up some distance between his competitor. We're not sure. Dave, give me some fucking water. Another beer, actually. Dreams of Diarrhea, I think, yep, is behind. Oh my god. Yes I Sharted takes so long to get through the loop, almost loses it, but gains the points. Minty Load versus Muscle Dump, 2 pretty medium competitors, so it should be a pretty close race. I did not say go. Alright, Minty Load. I don't know what happened to Muscle Dump up there, because I was watching my man Minty Load trying to make something happen. Looks like he's gonna just I think he's gonna make it, and he does! Wow, so much fucking action. Muscle Dump trying to get in. I still think Minty has it. I think Minty's gonna take him any second. Pull that camera back, Greg, because here he goes. Minty Loads Nope! It's muscle dump. God. Stupid bastard. Blue ball versus It's Bleeding. These guys are so bad. I have no idea what's going to happen except for this will probably take forever. Oh my god, blue ball getting hung up in some shit that no one has been hung up in this entire time. Of course he would find a way to slow progress. Seems to have found a groove here though. Trying to make some moves on It's Bleeding, but I think It's Bleeding has him, and he does. First one down. Blue ball just throwing the match. Not sure who's paying him off, because this is a joke. I believe It's Bleeding is about to take him. Let's see. Yep. Pull it back, Greg. Boom. It's Bleeding is done. Still gonna take forever though, because these are shit competitors, and that's our last one. Taking a look at our scoreboard here, they've lined up from first to last. We have Turd Murderer way out in the lead with 75 points, Skid Stain with 58 points, Muscle Dump with 49. Yes I Sharted, how'd you move up to 4th place? 42 points. Minty Load with 40, Dreams of Diarrhea also with 40, It's Bleeding with 38, and Blue Ball, such a joke, 20 points. Awful. Yes I Sharted.